What's going on, guys? Welcome back to Grey Talks Wrestling. Thank you for clicking into another video. Hope you're all doing well. If you are new around here, it's your first time watching Grey Talks Wrestling, then you need to smash that subscribe button. Thank you very much to those that have done so far, helping this channel grow. It's time to talk about SmackDown. Tama Tonga's arrived. What is going on with the Bloodline? This is how you deliver a show after WrestleMania. Raw, not so great, pretty lackluster, but SmackDown was on fire. They were cooking on SmackDown tonight. We got two triple threat matches to find out who's going to be the number one contender. The winner of those will face each other next week on SmackDown. We found out it was LA Knight winning the first one against Bobby Lashley, Santos Escobar, and the phenomenal AJ Styles defeated Kevin Owens and Rey Mysterio in a fantastic triple threat match. That finish was insane. Avalanche, fucking Styles clash onto Kevin Owens. Behave. What a match that was. Two great triple threat matches. Definitely worth watching. LA Knight won the first one, of course, with the BFT on Santos Escobar after interference from the Legado del Fantasma and the Street Profits. LA Knight took advantage, got the win. Yeah. But what is everyone talking about? They're not talking about Cody Rhodes, who came out at the beginning of the show and cut a very similar promo like he did on Monday night. Very bland, very boring. Even the one line he tried to get over couldn't get over. His open mic night, bitch. No one understood what you were talking about, probably because half of the people watching didn't watch that show. What is everyone talking about? Everyone's talking about the new arrival. And not Bron Breakker, who was phenomenal, by the way, in his match against Cameron Grimes to the moon. No, it was Tama Tonga and what is going on within the Bloodline. And they started it off in the night. They spread the story out throughout the show brilliantly and left us waiting and wanting more for next week. What's going to happen? They started it off with the Bloodline walking through the halls, going to the dressing room and finding out that Cody Rhodes, now that he is the world champion, has taken over Roman Reigns' dressing room, and his Solo Sikoa is pissed. Heyman explains, look, we lost. If we want that dressing room back, you got to get the title back to the Bloodline by orders of the tribal chief. So they come to the ring later on in the show, and Heyman's on the mic again, explaining to the fans that they hold themselves accountable for what happened. They lost at WrestleMania. Solo rips the mic from his hand and says, consequences create change. It must mean change within the Bloodline. Someone needs to be held accountable for what's happened. And you think he's talking to Heyman, but he pushes Heyman aside and he's looking at his older brother, Jimmy. My man, Jimmy. No yeet. He's like, what? I'm your big brother. What are you doing, little bro? And then Solo hugs his brother, tells him he loves him. And then from behind comes a masked, hooded figure. And we find out it's Tama Tonga, who attacks Jimmy Uso and then helps Solo Sikoa as we see him spike his older brother over and over and over and then put a chair on his head and do the Uso attack into the corner, just wiping Jimmy out. Heyman screaming at the top of his lungs, no, this is not what the tribal chief wanted. This is not what we want. What are you doing? Heyman was brilliant in this segment. Everyone within this segment was fantastic. Then later on in the show, Heyman's in the trainer's room. He comes out with Kayla Braxton. She's asking him what's going on. And then Heyman shits himself again. Just fantastic from Paul Heyman. He was brilliant tonight. Carried this show along with Solo. And this is what we've got to this is what we've got to look forward to. Phenomenal. Because we get Tama Tonga and Solo Sikoa approaching Paul Heyman. And Tama says, this was by orders of the tribal chief. Now, what does that mean? Does that mean Roman Reigns told these two to do that without telling Paul Heyman? Or does it mean that Solo Sikoa is now taking over the bloodline and sees himself as the new tribal chief? Questions, so many questions, and this was brilliant though. Loved every moment of it. I can't wait to find out what's going to go down and who else could be joining the bloodline, because we know who they've signed. We know who's on their way. It's just more and more talented Samoans, and there's so many others that could be added to this. This could be really, really good. I'm looking forward to what's going to happen throughout the year now with the WWE. We've got the draft coming up, of course, so everything else really isn't that important, what's going on. We saw Naomi defeat Tiffy. It wasn't Tiffy time today, unfortunately. I don't know why Tiffy Stratton is losing that one. But other than that, I have no complaints with this show. It was really enjoyable. I like the Logan Paul package. I like the A-Town Down Under package. Getting them over. Logan Paul was phenomenal, wasn't he? He's been brilliant. There is so much to look forward to within the WWE. The rosters are stacked. The women's roster is stacked now. Look at Jade Cargill and Bianca Belair tonight. Absolutely delivered in a tag match. And maybe that's where they're going with this. And that's I'm cool with that. Let Bianca carry the team, do all the work. Let Jade Cargill shine when she needs to. And get her over. And get her learn. And make her better and help her grow. I can see those two becoming champs as well quite soon as well. I have no problem with that. Let's see where it all goes now. SmackDown is on fire. WWE is on fire. Everyone's left in their dust at the moment. Great show tonight. Really enjoyed it. Especially everything surrounding the bloodline. Tama Tonga has arrived. Got so much talent on this show. Let me know what you thought down below. Thanks for watching Grey Talks Wrestling. And I'll see you next time. Stay safe. Stay lucky, guys. Peace.